Do you feel trapped by debt? The weight of endless bills, non-stop calls from creditors, and sleepless nights can make you feel like there's no way out. You might believe your situation is hopeless, but that is not true. You deserve a fresh start. A fresh start means legally resolving your overwhelming debts and regaining control over your finances. I'm Avatar Ira Smith, president at Ira Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc., and a licensed insolvency trustee. Right now, the real Ira Smith is helping someone just like you. Every single day, we help GTA consumers, entrepreneurs, and their companies restructure to eliminate their debt. If you are watching this video on YouTube and you have questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. The real Ira Smith reads and answers every one. Also, if you like the information in this video, please like and subscribe. That simple effort helps us immensely. In the full video and the Brandon's blog, we detail the key distinctions between a consumer proposal and bankruptcy, helping you understand which fresh start is right for your unique situation. Don't let the burden of debt dictate your future for another day. Take the crucial first step toward your debt-free future today. Watch the full video overview or read the complete Brandon's blog post for more details. If you have any questions, either about this video, Brandon's blog, or anything else, please reach out to us. Shoot us a message, give us a phone call. We would love to speak with you. I hope you can watch until the end of this video and that you find the information helpful. Your fresh start is waiting.
Have you ever felt like you're just trapped? You know the feeling. The weight of endless bills, the phone ringing off the hook with creditors, the sleepless nights. It can honestly feel like there's no way out. But what if I told you that's not true? What if there's a clear legal path forward to get back in control? Well, there is. So let's explore this guide to your fresh start together.
Look, feeling completely overwhelmed by debt is incredibly common. You are not alone in this, but it absolutely does not have to be your permanent reality. Here in Canada, the law actually provides a real, achievable path to relief. This isn't just some nice idea. It's a legal right, and it was designed specifically to help you.
So what does a fresh start actually mean? It's way more than just a hopeful phrase. It's a formal legal process, and it's governed by the Federal Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act. This law was specifically created to help honest folks who've found themselves in a really tough financial spot, often through no fault of their own. It's a system built for relief, not for punishment.
Of course, the first step to fixing any problem is admitting you have one, right? So how do you know if your debt has gone from manageable to, well, unmanageable? Let's go through some of the key warning signs that it might be time to get some professional help.
Do any of these sound a little too familiar? I mean, if you're only paying the minimums, that balance is basically never going to go down. Or if you're using one credit card to pay off another, that's a classic sign you're caught in a debt cycle. And then you add in the constant collection calls, the stress that spills into your sleep and your relationships, or maybe you're even thinking about one of those high-interest payday loans. These are all huge red flags that it's time to find a real, lasting solution.
Okay, so here's the good news. Once you've recognized the signs, there are powerful government-approved tools ready to help you. There are two main legal solutions for dealing with overwhelming consumer debt, and we're about to break down exactly how they work. All right, so the two main paths are a consumer proposal and bankruptcy. Now, they're both administered under the exact same federal law, and they both give you immediate relief from creditors. But, and this is a big but, they work very differently depending on your personal situation. This table really lays it all out. So think of a consumer proposal as a kind of negotiation with your creditors. You agree to pay back a portion of what you owe over a set period, and in return, you almost always get to keep all your assets, like your house and car. This is usually a great fit for people with a steady income. Bankruptcy, on the other hand, is more of a complete reset. It often wipes out most of your unsecured debt entirely, and it can be a much faster process. It's a really powerful option for those with fewer assets who just need immediate total relief. The right path for you really, truly depends on your specific circumstances. Now, I know these options might sound a little complicated, but the journey to your fresh start is actually very structured and pretty straightforward, as long as you have the right guide. And that guide is a professional with a very specific, legally defined role.
And that brings us to the most important person in this whole journey, the licensed insolvency trustee, or LIT for short. Now listen to this. They are the only professional in all of Canada legally authorized by the federal government to handle both consumer proposals and bankruptcies. They're your guide, your advocate, and the person who manages the entire legal process for you from start to finish.
So what does this journey actually look like? Well, it all starts with a free, totally confidential consultation where an LIT just sits down with you, reviews your finances, and clearly explains your options. Once you decide on a path, they handle all the paperwork. And then, here's the most powerful moment. The instant your documents are filed, all communication from your creditors legally has to stop. The calls, the letters, any wage garnishments, it all just ends. From there, you get financial counseling and continuous support to help you get back on your feet.
You know, so many people wait to get help because they feel embarrassed or they're afraid of being judged. This quote from Brandon Smith, a senior VP at Iris Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc., really gets to the heart of it. A good LIT isn't there to judge you. They're there to listen, to understand, and to provide the expert solutions you need. It's about your future, not your past.
Okay, so the debt is gone, the calls have stopped, what happens next? Well, a fresh start isn't just about closing a bad chapter. It's about starting a new, much better one. And that means rebuilding your credit and, really, your entire financial future.
This is probably the number one question people have, the biggest fear. Does filing a proposal or bankruptcy mean your credit is just destroyed forever? Let me be really clear. The answer is no. Absolutely not.
Think of it this way. It's a temporary reset, not a life sentence. In fact, if you're struggling with overwhelming debt, chances are your credit is already in pretty rough shape from missed payments. A fresh start actually stops the damage and gives you a solid foundation to start building back up in a positive way. And you can be really proactive about it pretty much right away. You can get a secured credit card. Just use it for small things like gas or groceries and pay it off in full every single month. You can use the budgeting skills you learn in your counseling sessions. This isn't about being left in the dark. It's about giving you the tools you need to build a much stronger financial future.
The most important thing to take away from all of this is that you do not have to let debt control your life for one more day. You have legal, powerful, and really effective options available to you right now to take back that control.
That feeling of relief, of peace of mind, of being back in the driver's seat of your own life, that's not just a dream. It's a legal reality, and it's just waiting for you to take that first step. Taking that first step is always the hardest part, but it's also the most powerful. The team at Iris Smith, Trustee and Receiver Inc. offers a completely free, totally confidential, and absolutely no obligation consultation to help you understand your options without any pressure at all. You can start your journey to a fresh start right now with just a simple phone call. The number is 905-738-4167. Their team is there, and they're ready to listen and help you find your path forward.
Or you can find more information and get in touch through their website at irssmithinc.com. Remember, your fresh start is absolutely possible, and it all begins with that one simple step.